Hey Bees, I'm Marie from Humblebee and Me, and today we are whipping up a gorgeous cold-processed cranberry orange facial gel cream. I've had quite a few requests for gel creams over the last year or so, and I'm really excited to share this one with you. It's focused on barrier strengthening and repair so that your skin can be its best self through these dry, cold winter months. To start with, we've got a pretty good selection of humectants, deeply moisturizing ingredients. We have luxurious hyaluronic acid, non-sticky Propanediol 1,3, and some panthenol, which is not only a great moisturizer but also helps soothe the skin. You will of course find some cranberry seed oil, and I've also included a touch of dimethicone 350 because I find that gel creams can be on the stickier side, and so a touch of dimethicone is not only a great moisturizer and skin protectant, but it also helps sort of de-tackify the formulation. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. You can replace it with more cranberry seed oil or a natural silicone replacement or alternative. Please read the blog post linked in the description box below for more information, but that is why I have included it. Our star ingredient is probably the Ceramide Complex. Our skin makes its own ceramides naturally, so the top layer of the epidermis, the stratum corneum, is composed of keratinocytes or skin cells and ceramides, and this is often described as a sort of brick and mortar-like structure, with the keratinocytes or skin cells being the bricks and the ceramides being the mortar. While the skin does make its own ceramides, we can also supplement them through topical application. So the Ceramide Complex that we are including in this facial gel cream not only contains a variety of ceramides, but also contains some ingredients to help encourage the skin to make more of its own. Because this gel cream is cold processed, it comes together in an absolute flash. We more or less just kind of need to mix everything together, and then depending on if you have a reasonably high-powered little mini mixer sort of thing, you might need to leave it to hydrate for a few hours, but you don't really need to, be there and babysit it. You could kind of make it mostly before bed, cover it, go to bed, and then in the morning you can just kind of wake up and stir it. So yeah, it's pretty simple to make. I think it'll probably take you longer to get your ingredients out and put them away than you'll actually spend actively making the cream, which is pretty cool. But come on, let's get started. This cranberry orange gel face cream is pretty easy to put together, so we're mostly just going to be weighing everything into our beaker and stirring. So we'll start by firing up our scale. Our first ingredient is going to be 1 gram of Aristoflex AVC. And remember, if you need substitution information or scaling information, or you want to learn any more about these ingredients, please make sure you are checking them out on humblebeeandme.com. You can look them up in the encyclopedia, and there's also a partner blog post where you can learn more. You'll need 1 gram of dimethicone 350, 3.05 grams cranberry seed oil, half a gram of Propanediol 1,3, 2.5 grams Ceramide Complex, 1 gram panthenol or vitamin B5, and 0.25 grams of liquid germall plus. Before we add our most watery ingredients, I'm going to give this a good stir with a little stirring rod here. Once all of those ingredients are uniform, we're going to add our last 2 ingredients. So you'll need 10 grams of a 1% low molecular weight hyaluronic acid stock and 30.7 grams distilled water. Now at this point in time, I'm going to give it a bit of a stir. You can see there are some kind of clumpy, lumpy bits. So if you leave this to hydrate, just kind of cover it with a piece of cling film and leave it to hydrate, you'll be able to stir it by hand to get it nice and smooth, but in order to speed things along, I'm going to use a mini mixer to get this to be nice and uniform. So the one I'm going to use is this one from Bonjour. The really kind of special thing about this one is that it takes 4 AA batteries instead of 2, so it's got a lot more kick to it than your 2 battery ones. Kind of the unfortunate thing is I got this from Lotion Crafter and they stopped selling them. So for this you don't necessarily need something with this much kick. I think a smaller micro mini mixer or a milk frother would work, or as previously mentioned, you can just wait for it to hydrate on its own. You can see post blending, it's just this gorgeous, rich, lovely consistency. So our next step is going to be packaging this up. So for packaging, I'm going to use this soft 50 milliliter squeeze tube from Humblebee, and in order to fill it, I'm going to use a syringe. So I'm going to pop the syringe in just a glass jar of some variety just to hold it upright. We'll transfer our cream into the syringe and then use the syringe to get it into the tube. We'll finish up by decorating the tube with a little bit of washi tape. This one is from the Muji store, and I've been using it for all of our cranberry orange projects. And there you go. You just made a beautiful cranberry orange facial gel cream. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and please remember to go down to the description box below this video to click through and read this formulation on my blog. There you'll find a lot more information about substitutions, scaling, shelf life, links to buy all the ingredients, and more. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.